Hello, and welcome back to the Product Academy. My name is Javier Roldan, and as an experimentation lead, I help teams do good experiments in order to develop our products in the best possible way. Today, we are going to talk about representativeness. I will explain what is and why is important in A-B testing. In previous lesson, we saw that a good sample must allow us to apply the learnings we obtain from it to the entire audience. We have seen the importance of volume when defining a sample. But volume is not the only question we need to take care. Again, but volume is not the only question we need to take care about when defining a sample. Again, but volume is not the only question we need to take care about when defining a sample. We must also ensure that our sample represents correctly our audience. Let's see what we have to take into account when selecting our sample to ensure that it represents our audience. Seasonality or business cycles. Again, business cycles or seasonality depends on the industry. There is different business cycles and seasonalities. Within a day, for example, differences between mornings and evenings. Within a week, for example, differences between Mondays and Saturdays. Or within a month. In our case, marketplaces, we have to take care, again, in our case, marketplaces, we have to take care of weekly seasonality. We recommend to run the experiment for at least 1 week, ideally 2 weeks. The graphs that we see shows real data from one of our marketplaces. It's a common pattern in all of our marketplaces. We see a marked intraday and intra-week cycle, but the cycle blurs on a monthly basis. In order to ensure that we are not adding bias when selecting our sample, we need to do it randomly. Random selection ensures that, again, random selection is one of the main functions of A/B test tools. Again, random selection is one of the main functionalities that A/B test tools have. Other factors, but also important to consider when running an A/B test. Again, minor factors, but also important to consider when running an A/B test. Population changes. It means that any significant shifts in the composition of the population of interest, either during the test or after it. Again, any significant shifts in the composition of the population of interest, either during the test or after it. Imagine that while running an A/B test, a major competitor may launch a huge promotion. Again, imagine that while running an A/B test, a major competitor may launch a huge promotion. Probably this situation can affect our results. We need to take care about. Other factor, novelty or learning factors. Again, novelty, learning factors. A novelty effect is a positive or negative initial reaction to a change, which is damped at some, again. A novelty effect is a positive or negative effect. Again, a novelty effect is a positive or negative initial reaction to a change. An example, if you are doing a major redesign of a well-known process for your users, again, an example, if you are doing a major redesign of a well-known process from your users, again, an example. If you are doing a major redesign of a well-known process again, an example. If you are doing a major redesign of a well-known process from your users, existing users are often a bit lost or curious in their first few interactions with the new flow, resulting in worse or better results than the real. This is another factor we need to take care about. Let's summarize what we have learned today. Today, we have seen why sample size, again, today we have seen why sample representativeness is important in A/B testing. We have also seen that we need to take care about seasonality, weekly seasonality in our case. We saw that random selection ensures we don't introduce bias when selecting our sample. And we have also seen that there are factors that can affect our results, external and internal factors. If you want to know more, if you want to know more about the topics we have seen today, in these links you can find more information. Thank you very much and see you in the Thank you very much and see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much and see you in the next lesson. Let's calculate the sample size.